Sporting 2, Arsenal 2, Europa League. What can I say? What can I say about that game? It was a bit like it was a good game, but it was a bit like from an Arsenal standpoint. For me, it was a bit underwhelming, bit tired, it looking a bit. I don't know. It just maybe the changes to the team affected it. Maybe it was just that they're so knackered with all these Premier League games that they're thinking, like, we need to, you know what I mean? We need to calm down a bit the intensity of the team. But I don't know. To be honest, listen, Portugal always a hard place to go away to. Sporting is a good team. Like, they're not great in the league table, but their current form is really good. They're a good team. They were in Champions League. They went out of the group. They beat Spurs there. They've beat a few teams. So to be honest, a draw is not the worst result because we're bringing them back to the Emirates, level playing field. Away goals don't count anymore. Thank you. I don't like away goals. And to be honest, for me, we have to win at the Emirates regardless. Even if we won today, you have to win at home, man, in these Europa League games. If you want to win this Europa League, you have to win at home. So for me, a draw is a perfect result. Definitely on the way the game went at certain points. So yeah, for me, I don't mind that because at the end of the day, I think we'll beat them at our ground. They won't be as good at our ground. We'll be better. Their home fans are so pivotal for them that we should beat them at home. So the only thing that was annoying is that we can't, like, I was saying before, like, if we could like beat them like 2-3-0 in the second game, you can like rest a few players. But I think that was a bit disrespectful to Sporting. They're a good team. They have some good players, man. That Edwards kid is really good, man. And that Paulinho guy, he seems to apparently always score against English teams. But yeah, so the game started. We started well, and then against the run of play, they start getting attacks. They should score. Oh my god, it's like an open goal basically, and he completely misses. Don't even hit the target. Not an open goal, but you know what I mean. Then we get a corner. Boom, Saliba goal. Lovely header by Saliba. And to be honest, at that point, I thought, yeah, this could be a comfortable night. They've had a few chances, but now we got the lead in that. Then all of a sudden they get a corner not long after, and they put it in. And then when you watch it on a replay, Yakim Kiyov, I can't pronounce his name. No disrespect, but the new centre back, he seems to duck. Like, why is he ducking? Apparently, I'm hearing that Matt Turner, if you see the replay, calls for it. If he does, Matt Turner, you have to come and get that. You have to come get that regardless. But if you've called it, you've set him up. You've set him up on his debut. I don't think he had a bad debut all in all. But that moment is what people are going to nitpick on. So that is it. But I feel like Arsenal fans, the way we've been getting behind our players this year, don't start getting onto him for a one thing and that. You know, he knows. Arteta will tell him. Everyone else will tell him. He'll know. So until it becomes a common occurrence, just leave it at and get behind him. But yeah, so they equalised. And then, I can't even remember what time they got the second goal. I think it was the second half. They just cut the second goal. There was just this little 5-minute period where we looked rattled. Like, Saliba, great clearance. Saliba had a great game, great clearance off the line or across the goal. It was basically going to go in. The guy was going to tap it in. And then it comes back out to them. They put it back in. Nice pass. Then, like, the guy comes in between two of our defenders and fucking taps it in. And it's just... And then we go and score. We went and scored own goal. Xhaka with I think it was a pass. I think it was a through pass. But it's come off their midfielder and it's gone in the back of the net. We'll take it. We'll fucking take it. And funny enough, that midfielder and also their best centre-back, that was playing really good as well, managed the whole game pretty much on a yellow card. Impressive. Not available for the game at the Emirates. So that's two pivotal players they're also missing. So the draw is definitely a good result for us. Obviously, you want to win every game, but it's better than losing. You know, you ain't got to overdo it in the next game. You know, you can play your game. You don't have to go into it thinking, fuck, we need to get that deficit. We need to get a goal back so we can tie it up. And then you've got to go on and score more. It's just literally even a 1-0 we're through. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, quite a few. Smith Rowe ended up coming on. He's looking a bit sharper each time he comes on. I like the way Arteta's managing him. Saka was quiet in this game. Martinelli had this run. Oh my God, he run past everyone, even run from past the keeper. But it was just too much. I think he should have shot. Man. But it was such a great run. And then the defender got back. So, pacey centre back they've got, man. I think he's a centre back, but he got back. And he made the tackle, great tackle. Yeah, apart from that, not much really happened in the game. It felt like in the second half, after we scored that goal, it got a bit tense for 5 minutes, and then like Arsenal seemed to just control the game for the rest of the game, passing it round. They couldn't get on it. Everyone looked tired. And at the end of the day, it looked like we were happy with the draw. But like if something opened up, we'd go. But like we weren't forcing it. We were happy with the draw. Ben White looked knackered at the end. He had a great game. Tomiyasu had a great cameo when he come on as well. Come on and started like killing people, bro. He started nutmegging like 2-3 guys, man. I was thinking, what's going on? Maybe Tomiyasu should be a left back. But Zinchenko had an all right game, but this guy is never in left back. The system we play with him, obviously Tierney would have probably played tonight, but illness ruled him out. As well with Odegaard, I think illness ruled him out. So there was a few changes. Fabio Vieira played decent. I thought he had a good game. Jorginho come in. I thought he was all right. He come off at he come off at like the 60th or 70th minute, something like that for Partey. I thought he played all right. He got caught a few times. They were pacey, man. I was watching these going, fuck, man. I feel like I ain't played against a team like this in ages that are just pace merchants up top. But they seem to be really pacey. Yeah, Martinelli up top. Nelson played. I think Nelson was good. I think that we didn't get the ball enough to Nelson. He was making these runs off the ball, and we just weren't making the passes. So yeah, all in all, a bit of a meh game, a bit whatever. We move on to Fulham on the weekend. That's the main one. Listen, this is all right. Everyone's main focus is the Premier League. As long as we keep winning in the Premier League, of course, I'd love this trophy as well. I think we have to go for everything we're in as well. I don't think we should be thinking, because what we're going to do next year with the Champions League. So you've got to be looking at it like that. This is good practice for that. I know Thursdays is different to when you play Champions League early in the week, but we should be going through this round. Sporting's a good team. And listen, we beat Sporting to go through, and then everyone else that we can get near enough will probably actually be an easier game. Apart from United or maybe Juventus, I think everyone else will be an easier game than Sporting. So I might be missing someone out and disrespecting someone. But yeah, Sporting are a good team. It is what it is. But anyway, that's my match reaction. There weren't no crazy moments. I'm probably forgetting stuff. Comment below if I forgot anything, any key moments. And if you agree or disagree with anything I've said, like, share, subscribe. Unbiased Sports. Peace, baby.